and welcome back to Jasper's ELAR class. So, as you know, our kind of get to know ya activity is the sorting house quiz. I took a quiz very similar when I was in high school, and I was sorted into Hufflepuff. I have been a loyal Hufflepuff since that day. But I decided, I've changed a lot since high school. I've grown, gotten married, graduated college, became a teacher. So I probably need to take the quiz again. So live on camera with me, ads go away. We are going to find out what my sorting house is. Now I know y'all super care about this and y'all are very interested, but I just thought it'd be a super fun video. Okay, so question number 1. What would you least like to be called? Ignorant, cowardly, selfish, or ordinary? That's a tough one. I think I'm super competitive. It's probably my worst quality. So I think ordinary is probably what I'd be least like being called. All right. When you're dead, what do you want people to do when they think of you? Miss me and smile. Think of my achievements. Tell stories about my adventures. I don't care what people think of me. I'm dead. It's when I'm alive that counts. I think miss me and smile. We're friends. Smile, When I'm dead, this is really dark. Oh my gosh. When I'm dead, I want people to remember me as the good, the great, the wise, the bold. This is tough. I think the good. I try to be good. If you can make a potion that can guarantee you one thing, what would it be? Love, glory, wisdom, power. We don't need Miss Jasper ruling planet Earth. That would be probably not that great. So let's do wisdom. I think that's important, especially as a teacher. Should try to have some wisdom every now and then. 4 goblets are placed before you. What do you drink? The golden potion that gives off bright sunspots that dance around the room. A silvery, glittery potion that sparkles as if it contains ground diamonds. A thick potion that smells like plums and chocolate. Ooh. A black, inky potion that gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. So the third one sounds disgusting. Plums and chocolate, don't know about that. Wouldn't want to eat diamonds. But the dancing lights sound fun, so I'm going to choose that one. What instrument is most pleasing to your ear? Violin, piano, drums, or trumpet? So I play the drums. This is kind of my YouTube filming space. It is also my office. We have a drum set in the corner. So if I were to turn this around, which I won't because it's dirty, we have a drum set right over there. But I don't really like the sound of the drums. I think violin. It's classy. Keeping it classy. You enter a magical garden. What do you look at first? Luminous pool with I think they meant to say luminous pools. Or a luminous pool. That's just a spelling mistake. I can't pick that one now. Luminous pool with something in its depths. Statue with a twinkling eye. A silver tree with golden apples. Talking toadstools. It could just be because I'm really hungry, but I'm going to go with the apples. I got an ad. Oh, that's the worst. All right. 4 boxes are set before you. What do you open? A plain jet black box with silver rune that you know to be the mark of a Merlin, which is like a wizard. A golden box with carved feet that warns secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lurk within. A plain pewter box that says, I open only for the worthy. or a tortoiseshell box that sounds like something living and squeaking inside. I would open that one. I would open that one strictly for the fact that, like, if there was a cat or something in there, I would need to let it out of the box. That is my entire justification. If I heard something squeaking, I would think it was trapped and I would need to free it. So I'm going to pick that one. Which smell is most appealing to you? I'm on question 9, by the way. This is taking like, I'm on like 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Gosh. All right. What smell is most appealing to you? Home, the sea, fresh parchment, or a log fire? Guys, fresh parchment. That's the smell of books. Who do they think they're kidding? Fresh parchment, for sure. A troll breaks into the headmaster's study. Order the following items in the order you would save them. Dragon pox cure that the headmaster has nearly completed. Student records going back 1,000 years. A book of indecipherable ruins thought to have been owned by Merlin, who, of course, famous wizard. I think I'm going to do cure, then the records, then the book. Because the cure, of course, I want to help people. And then the records, I'm a big data nerd, so we need that historical data. And then I guess the book. But, I mean, probably get another copy. I don't know. What would you rather be? Trusted, liked, praised, feared, envied, or intimidated? Oh gosh. I think that I would rather be. This is hard. I think I would rather be trusted. Because if you're trusted, then you're also probably liked. I don't trust people I don't like, usually. Which of the following do you have the most trouble dealing with? Ooh. Hunger, being ignored, cold, boredom, or loneliness? I really hate being cold. I'm in my house wearing a turtleneck because I hate being cold, so I'm probably going to say the cold. If you could have a superpower, I'm not even halfway done. This is going to be such a long video. If you could have a superpower, which would you choose? To read minds, invisibility, change the past, change your appearance, talk to animals. Guys, I would give anything to be able to have a full conversation with my cat. All right, so number 14 out of 28. I swear these are like, I've been on 14 forever, I swear. Which of the following would you most likely study? Centaur, merpeople, ghost, werewolves, vampires, goblins, or trolls? I think merpeople seem so fun. But like, I loved Twilight at one point, so I know a lot about vampires already. 8th grade was a dark time, okay? Let's do, I think I'm gonna do merpeople. That's fascinating. I like reading books about mermaids. Which subject at Hogwarts would you be the most interested in studying? Reading. Seems like that is not an option. Everything. Didn't even read the rest. You and your friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll. He insists that one of you fight him before you can cross. What do you do? Confuse the troll? Have all 3 of you fight without telling the troll? Volunteer to fight? Draw lots to see who fights? I think if we all 3 fought him, then that would probably be the smart decision. You know that a fellow house member cheated on a test. You got the second highest grade in the class. Your housemate was highest. Oh, so he cheated. You got the highest grade. Professor Flitwick confronts you and asks you if they were cheating. What do? Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is willing to come in first by cheating, he deserves to be found out. You make up the house points. Your classmate loses by coming in first. Tell Professor Flitwick to ask your classmate and tell your classmate that if he won't tell the truth, you will. Lie and say you don't know. That never works. That never works. Don't do that. If you knew someone was cheating, you wouldn't wait for Flitwick to ask. You'd tell him before he started. I think I would give my friend the chance to come clean. And then if he didn't, I would probably tell, because that's dishonest. And I said I would like to be trusted. So I think that's going with kind of the theme here. Which path do you take? Twisting, leafy path. The grammar's wrong again. Anyways. Twisting, leafy path through the woods, a dark, lantern-lit alley, a wide, sunny, grassy path, a cobblestone street lined with ancient buildings. I think I'm going to do a wide, sunny, grassy path. Which nightmare would scare you the most? None of your friends or family know who you are? That one. I've had that nightmare before, and it is scary. I don't care what the other ones were. I've had that nightmare before. You're walking down the street late at night, and you hear a cry that you're fairly sure has a magical source. What do? Withdraw into the shadows, reviewing offensive and defensive spells that might be appropriate. Draw your wand and try to discover the source. Not doing that. That's a bad idea. Proceed with caution, keeping your hand on your still concealed wand. Draw your wand. These are all bad ideas. Why is running not an option? I guess withdraw. I ain't gonna fight anybody. A muggle approaches you and says you're a wizard. How do you react? Oh, they exposed me. Ask them why they think so. Agree and offer a sample of a jinx. Agree and walk away bluffing. Express your concern and offer to call a mental hospital. I think the best one to do would probably be like, yeah, I'm a wizard, and then just walk away. I feel like that's got to be how you do it, because if someone did that, I'd be like, oh, they're in on the joke. They get it. You know, if they were like weirdly like, oh no, I'm not a wizard. I think I'm going to do that one. Agree and walk away bluffing. Stars or moon? Moon. Forest or river? But the picture is of a forest and a river. I'm going to do forest. Black or white. All my clothes, like 90% of my clothes are black. So I got to pick that one. Heads or tails? What does this have to do with picking a house? Heads. Left or right? I don't have any feeling on the left side of my body. I had a stroke when I was a baby. So I'm going to pick my right side. Dawn or dusk? I'm a morning person. Weird, I know. If you could pick any house to be sorted into, which would you pick? Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or I'll let the sorting hat decide where I should be. Now here's where it gets tough, because I like being a Hufflepuff. I have a Hufflepuff shirt. I have been a Hufflepuff since high school. I am a proud Hufflepuff. But I feel like the sorting hat needs to decide this. It's loading. I got Hufflepuff! Can you tell I had Bahama Bucks earlier? All right. Hufflepuff! You might belong in Hufflepuff. where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil. Welcome to Hufflepuff House, where loyalty, friendship, and justice is valued. While Hufflepuff might be the butt of most jokes, this house is certainly not one to overlook. Hufflepuffs are very similar to Gryffindors, except they know where the line is and hardly ever cross it. You are here because you are a true friend and would do anything to help the ones you care about. Whether it be a good listener to someone who always has a plate of cookies to cheer someone up. I do cook or bake cookies a lot. This quiz gets me. You're hardworking and want to see justice prevail in the world. I would say that that is true. So there we have it. I know this is kind of a really goofy video and it's not really content related, but since y'all are taking the quiz to kind of see where y'all fall and what kind of adjectives describe you, the one for Hufflepuff is loyal. I wanted to take it and then kind of give y'all a chance to get to know me because I'm new. But that was super fun. I'm going to know what y'all get, so go Hufflepuff. But I'm also rooting for everybody else. All right. See you later, guys.